Going on, guys? Finally got something to mess with. We haven't had much time to make it out magnet fishing. There's just too much going on right now. But we did find, my wife found a snowblower. It's at the thrift store, half off. But, you know, of course, don't know if it runs. It's a old craftsman. It says electric start. Cast iron's a 521, which I believe is 21 inches across on the splines and 5 horsepower motor. No clue how old this thing is. I haven't really looked at it much. I just pulled it over, or pulled the cord, see if it'd turn over. But it does say electric start, so we're gonna hook the cord up, see how well that works out. It's got your basic. Here's your choke, your primer, pull cord, start switch, on and off, and fuel. Now it's missing a couple screws. It's missing one up here. I believe this is where the spark plug's at, and if it's like the other ones that we worked on last year and gave away to the shelter, the spark plug should be here, just missing a screw. And you take this lower plastic off, which is missing 2 screws here. And I don't know if it's got the one above the wheel is gone on this side, and I don't even see a screw for that side. But so we're missing some screws, so there's a good chance someone already had their fingers in here. It did have some fuel in it, a little bit in the bottom of the tank, and so I added a little bit to it before I brought it back here. So we're going to see if see what happens. We get some stuff set up here and we'll give her a shot. Alright, we're going to try the electric start and see if it works. I don't know, I guess I could check. I don't even know if it's getting fire or if it's all these screws missing. It's hard to tell. It could be something missing. It should just plug straight in, hopefully. If this cord will fit it. Oh, the cord's too big, I think. Maybe. Getting kind of hard to see. It's starting to get dark on me, but I think that cord's too big. I have to get a different cord to try this extension cord where it's got the piece on it there. It's catching the plastic and won't fit it. So we won't get to try the electric start yet. Let's at least, it does turn over. Throw it on full. So I guess I could check and just in case we have issues, pop this cover off. It's been a quite busy last couple of weeks. Just had to drop my little dog off. I'm sure you guys have seen him. He's been in a few of my videos. Had to drop him off for he's got we found out he had hip dysplasia, I think is how it's pronounced. So he's in there today getting hip surgery done, and so hopefully everything's going all right with that. Let's see what we got. Yep, so there's the spark plug right there. So this is just like the others. And you see the carb, so it looks like we can drop this down and the carb is right there. So let's hell with it. Let's try to see if it'll start. I don't know how much of a hassle it's going to be trying to start it from up here, but yeah, it's on. Even had the key with it. Surprise, surprise. Plenty of compression. Acts like it ain't hitting. So, I got one out here. Size is that? 5/8. That might just fit it. Actually, let's throw this old plug in there. Let's see if we get any spark. it's going to be a job. Much easier on the ground. Get that up there if it'll stay. Yeah, the fun way to do it, man, is hang on to it. Now maybe we can hear it crack and pop. We'll be able to do it like that. If we see it jump there, that's right. Put it right by the fuel. I can't tell. Alright, let me get some stuff situated here. Maybe we can maybe prime that carb and see if she'll take off. Kind of in a pinch here. It's getting dark on me, so get some stuff together here and we'll try to prime that carb and see if that'll work. And it looks like somebody definitely had their mitts in there before I got it. You can see, well, I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of dark in there, but right there, that red one. Fuel filter, that red thing, and then when you come up, the clamp for the fuel line right here is supposed to be up here on the carb to keep it from leaking. So the clamp is backed off. So someone's definitely been tinkering with it before we got it. So some of these, see if it's, yeah, I'm wondering if something's plugged up here. That should let fuel come out of that bowl. So odds are we got a crappy carb. It's probably a plugged up needle or something's plugged in it. That generally I believe is a 1/2 inch. Oh, that one's smaller. Yeah, because fuel's not even trying to come out. So my guess is the carb's gummed up. So hopefully, never know, it might run then. Get the carb cleaned out. Of course, I'm gonna have a 1/2 inch set in here. Clean. What's this? Let's see what we got here. Smaller than that. Alright. Dag nabbit. 12. Ah, so close. Alright, gotta go find some tools. Alright, we got one that'll fit it. 11 millimeter. I think, yeah. Trust me, you're better off doing this with a socket. This thing's got half tank, if not better on it. I thought it fitted. Yeah, there it goes. Get my head out of the way. Yes, we should have fuel coming out right now. See that it's the carburetor's plugged, or maybe that fuel filter just something's wrong with it. Hopefully it's just gummed up. Alright, I'll get this off with this. I don't want to hold you guys up with me fighting with a wrench, so I'll get it off and I'll be right back. Well, we don't have to worry about her firing up today. This thing ain't going nowhere without a new carburetor. Look at that. Right here. My guess is it got water in it. But the carb is shot. So we're not getting anywhere with that one. So we have to order a carb for it. But before we do that, See if we can get some juice down in it. I'll find some gas and we'll dump down in that carb and see if we can see if it'll hit. Alright, we got a little something down in it. So, keys on. Got our chokes on full. See if she'll kick over. Let's hope. Thought I seen some smoke though. Give her a little more. Trick. Gonna drop a long screwdriver down in there. Let some fuel trickle down into the carb. Oop. That probably flooded it. Let's give it another try. Be nice if it would just at least fire off, you know, so we know it runs. Uh-oh. I think it tried to kick. I think with a carburetor this thing is running. Oh, there it is. It's firing. Alright, we got fire. I don't want to do that too much because that's not 2 cycle I'm putting in there, so whew. Alright, well, we got fire. Alright, let me see if I can find another cord real quick and we'll try the electric start just to see if it works. Well, no luck on the other cord. It's the same style as this one, so I'll have to find something. One of the stores or something. I'm sure I'll find one somewhere, but one thing I did notice. Let's see if I don't know if you guys see if it'll. And if I tick completely over, but let me see what we got in the video here. These stickers here and the other one over here. Yeah. You guys can see it. Let me see. Here we go. This one, Sears, has the model number, the code number. This one right here says model certified by independent laboratory, 1984, safety standards. This old dog's got some years on it. So, I still think it'll run. So since it fired, I'm willing to spend the money on a carburetor because I think she'll run. So we got a 1984 model Craftsman snowblower, 521. Someone's definitely had their fingers in it, like I was showing you, which doesn't matter now. I mean, because the carb is definitely toasted. Hopefully I can get online and find one. Which you can see here, this is what came out of the, there's the bowl. This is everything that came out of the bowl. The floats rusted off. So we'll see. The carb on these aren't too bad to change. The other ones I had to do it too. And as far as I know, they're still running good. There's your rubber O-ring. But there's only you got your shaft right here that works the throttle, a couple of screws, fuel line, and your primer line. It's like the same setup as the other ones. And it should be, if it's like the other ones, it should be a Tecumseh motor. If it says in there or not. I can't really make it out, but I know the other two I had, unless it says on here somewhere, they had Tecumseh motors on them. You know, cast iron cylinder. My guess is Tecumseh. But, alright, I'll do some digging around, see what I can find. And we'll pick it up on part 2. Because I don't know how long it will take to get a carburetor for this thing, but we'll do what we can do, man. Kind of a win. At least we're in the right freaking progress. I mean, we're going in the right direction. It's firing, so get a carb, I think we'll be alright. Might be able to see. No, I can't see, the label's gone. Usually Tecumseh has a label up on the side right there. I'm not seeing one. Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up, but we'll have to drain the fuel out of it. And the filter, I don't know. I guess we could try the carb first, see how it goes. Actually, hang on a second here. Yeah, now the filter's working. Just got to drip gas a little bit along the side of the carb there, so we're getting fuel to the carb. It's just the carburetor's just completely clogged up. Alright, I'll get in there and get on Amazon and see, or wherever. Amazon, they may not have it on there either, but see what we can do about digging one up. I'll catch you guys at part 2. And we should be doing some magnet fishing here soon. I'm sure some people are waiting on that. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now, but we're trying to make it out. Alright, I'll catch you at the next one.